when you say that, I feel like you got ignorance to listening to Cam talk because he speaks a lot of knowledgeable things. But if you just listen to clickbait things that people say to make him look away, particularly it's probably from the person that's posting it, then you will form that opinion of him.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about his post.
He said his post. What you mean?
His post. He went the things he posts. I follow him. I don't know. I just feel like he is he's ignorant. I think he is ignorant in regard of his status being more thinking that it can succumb his character. That's what I mean.
Okay.
About Kane.
Now, elaborate.
Like when he talks, the shit he says out his mouth is specifically culture related and family values. I feel like he's very ignorant. I don't like to hear his perspective on things because it's usually coming from his perspective now. I don't know how he was before he, whatever, but from what I get from him, from the seat he's in and the position in life he's in now, that he feels that ignorance is excusable because of his status and specifics to like the family structure. The way he his whole, it's the concept of that, the shit he says, it's weird. Like, you are a black man and you are a black father. To really try to defend and make it a thing to not see value in really making a black home or try to act like that's not a thing, it's ignorant because I can provide. It's like, nigga, you too old to just be that ignorant. It is not just about that. And I said the same thing about Nick Cannon.
I was going to go there.
I said the same exact thing about Nick Cannon. The question is not, we know plenty of niggas that can send money. Right. Don, you can send money every day to your kids. You provide to how many of your children's mother? When you can send money, that is not fathering. No. And they know that though. And to push that needle in our culture is ignorant.
So you think he like a shock jock? Like he just say things just to go viral?
Yes, not even that. I think he believes the bullshit he says though.
Definitely what he says.
I think that it is moral ignorance and that you are.
I think he's like narcissistic. Like
absolutely.
Okay. No, I see a lot of women in the comments say that. They be like, oh, he's such a narcissist.
It's a turnoff though. And you have to, it's really a turnoff. Because once you get of a certain age.
We used to Cam.
Exactly. This is why the people keep talking about remove the fucking mics from in front of people.
Yeah.
Because it exposes a lot.
Yeah.
It really does. I don't want to hear him talk. That's just, I don't want to hear him talk. He sounds ignorant on a lot of things. It's like, I understand that you bring perspective on some things, and because you have status, people value what the fuck you have to say, but I don't feel like you value what comes out your mouth.
Yeah.
Entirely. I don't. That's just my opinion.
I'm glad I don't have to be an asshole yet. So I'm going to speak real blunt, and a woman may not want to hear it, but I feel like they need to hear it. So nothing you said is wrong. Nothing you said is wrong. What y'all need to understand sometimes is when women so badly desire and look for a man to be their provider, that savior, that sponsor, the one that provides a lifestyle for them. A lot of times when you do that, you give this man power.
Correct.
Power and dominion over you, particularly if you are nothing without him.
Agreed.
So therefore, if you are nothing without this man and I control you because I fund your life and everything you do is through me, of course I'm going to have this way of thinking that you're basically my child. And what I say goes.
Agreed. He didn't get there on his own.
Yeah.
I willfully agree for that. That's why I don't feel bad for, I do not feel bad for the women in his life.
No, because they signed, just like with Nick Cannon, they signed up for this.
Correct.
You see with Mariah have her own shit. So once Nick realized you was on that type of shit, Mariah said, hey, Nicholas
is
gone.
Nicholas is crazy.
She got him removed from the house.
Yeah.
Correct.
Send the money. You can see the kids whenever you want to see them.
Because my bank is bigger.
Yeah, the shit you doing, I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
The woman that these men are choosing, they sign up for this because they know, like, look, this is what I come for. This is what I believe in. This is how I move. You gonna be stepping in line with it or you not. That's just like when the girl tried to get him caught up, and he basically said, "I've been with other women since I've been with Shorty." Yeah. And it got back to her. She was like, "I know what Cam do is nothing. You gonna tell me?"
I didn't like that. I didn't like that when he did that.
I don't. It is literally. That's what I mean. His moral compass is off.
Yeah, because you can. My thing is like this. Say if I made my Shorty, we both know I cheated on her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go on a podcast and I go on somebody's show. They be like, "Yo, Ren, so you ever cheated on Shorty?"
Yeah.
He never said he cheated.
It doesn't matter. Especially, no, listen, Dawn, this is my thing.
He said,
because
I've been with other women since
correct.
I've been with her. They could have been on a break. They could have.
Let's be real. Come on.
We know he said, okay, no, I'm not even saying this.
Women to get in their attitude and break up with you for 3 days and think that, that's what you doing?
But we know
every nigga know that 3 days you gone, I'm wearing something out all 3 days. Until you come back, I'm burning the bitches up that been at the door.
It's not a secret that he's promoting that he's into poly and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's not even the problem.
Right.
My point is, you already recognize the constant backlash and how public embarrassment she faced from your previous conversation.
Right.
To continue to antagonize the topic and let it be further push the needle that I fuck other bitches with her on her.
Yeah.
The moral compass is off
us.
in that regard because I still have to protect you.
Right,
and
exactly.
I noticed how the world attacked you,
right.
and then you were humiliated behind the first conversation. So let me dial that shit back. Even though that's our relationship, but that is our business. I don't have to talk about that because I do know how it affects you publicly.
It's like you're volunteering information.
Thank
like,
you. It'd be too much.
I think we
like you going out your way to just showboat. Your lifestyle, like you want, he getting a kick out of that shit.
You right. I still think that we responded to this shit as 9 to 5ers. When you look at men that's in power that had this type of, look at the president of our country. That nigga will say the same thing,
and
then go back and tell his wife what?
I know money talks. I'm
loud, real loud,
right loud, the loudest.
I'm not gonna embarrass her though.
Right, and it's still.
That's not my intent.
That's not your personality.
He don't care. He don't care. He doesn't have to care. That's the difference. He is of a status where he does not have to give a fuck.
Exactly. And a woman of your character wouldn't deal with a man like that.
That's why I said I don't feel bad.
I cannot allow myself to feel sorry with somebody signing up for this shit.
I don't. That's what I said.
I can't.
I don't want to hear him talk, but on the other hand, I don't feel bad for them either because it's willful ignorance.
My thing is, I don't feel bad but for the woman. It's like, damn, you're not even like it's like you're putting her face. You're not even protecting her. That's like saying if I go over a chick house and everything, and she got some nigga sneakers.
It's corny.
Unless she have it in her closet. I know she fucking around with niggas, but don't put it in my face because I'm not gonna do that to you. Like even when you come over here, you're not gonna see the next bitch. I'm not gonna put it in your face.
Dawn, you already know. Like you said, for example, you don't fuck with Valentine's Day. You don't give a fuck about that. But like you said, ain't no way these little bitches gonna have something. My bitch don't. I'm gonna show up and do my big one for her just because ain't none of these little bitches. You my woman. What if you realize the backlash that she got all from the first conversation you had about your relationship and how embarrassing, how humiliated she got? Chill. Why would I not protect her, or why would I go out my way to still publicly humiliate you on my platform? That's my point.
That shit don't register with them.
I agree. I said he doesn't have to care.
Like I just sat there and tried to have the conversation you had with them. Like, yo, I know, but you got Shorty looking crazy out here. Like, how she looking crazy? You see the house that she sit under?
That's what I said. He's afforded a status where he doesn't have to care.
Like that's where he come from.
But
so he don't even view it the way y'all view it.
No, this is my thing is, you got status or nothing. Where's your moral compass? Like, my thing is like, yo, even if I'm doing that with my woman.
It's lost. Like, I'll give you an example, right? Mm-hmm. Both of us ain't have our father growing up, right? Mm-hmm. In his defense, I think he had his. I think his father was right. Yeah. So boom. Yeah, his father was right. Say his father like a regular nigga. He got the moral compass, but he know his father was stepping.
Right.
But he just ain't. He carried it like you would expect. Hey, if you gonna be doing this, do it right.
Yeah.
His father did it that way. He like, well, Dad, I knew you was doing it this way, but you also wasn't Cam Newton. You also ain't had this bitch sitting in the $3 million house.
Agreed.
But why the money? The money
because it does.
Yo,
I don't even got it, but you
I don't agree. Not for me personally, but it does. And I hate when people just, I don't know. I just fuck with solid ass people. And I fuck with people that have a moral compass. That shit is
like
deep
money.
as fuck to me.
That's what I'm saying.
When you get to a certain age, it's just like, stop. And you're a father. Like, stop. This is my child's mother.
I don't even think that crosses mind.
It don't, and that's my problem. Right. That is a level of ignorance.
He'll get there.
Hopefully.
And then he also don't have
because he's rich. He never has to get there.
But he have to listen to somebody. My thing
if he don't, he's still gonna have respect. He's still gonna have his women. He's still gonna have his lifestyle, and that is the grace that riches give you. I'm fully aware. I get it. I don't respect it, but it's real.
And people gonna be yes men. Like, you're gonna have a lot of yes men, and people not gonna hold him accountable because he is. But my thing is, I like the people that be humble whatever status they are on, because just because I like saying me becoming rich, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, well you can't tell me nothing because you ain't make this money. That's financial. That don't mean that you can't teach me something in real life.
Correct.
Or anything. Like I feel like the status and the money, I get it. It's changed things,
he'll
but
get there.
Why?
He'll get there.
But,
you gotta say he younger than us. And before he got this ESPN job, he was, like you said, he was probably around all yes men. Like, it's... Well,
not only about him, I'm just talking about people in general.
Yeah.
But I think for Cam Newton, he has to have a certain amount of stubbornness and that type of demeanor and assholeness and fuck you, I'm going to do me. I think part of that is what get these athletes to where they are. Like, without that mindset, he couldn't have been Cam Newton. Yeah. Like, he couldn't have been the guy that was behind Tim Tebow, the guy y'all was kicking his back in because his father did what the fuck he had to do for him to get through college. Like, you can't be a quarterback. You can't be this. So when you get all these doors slammed in your face and you overcome everything you overcome, it's like, I did this with this personality that I had. Like, even with motherfuckers question his sexuality because the nigga want to dress funny. Because he want to wear fucking crazy hats.
He comes off like a womanizer.
Now I got to show you motherfuckers that I will hate one of you niggas.
With the ankle bracelet.